Millie Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. Hey, did you guys hear about the violent mob of migrants that decided to rush our southern border on New Year's? Oh, well, if you haven't, it's probably because the mainstream media has been underreporting it. So if you're hearing this message, please share it because I'm about to drop the truth that the mainstream media doesn't want to say. Here's what's going on. 150 angry, violent migrants decided to storm our border on New Year's, thinking that because of the holiday, there would be lax border security. Now, here's what's interesting. 150 of these migrants were actually able to get across our border security wall. That's right. They made it into the U.S. despite the fact that we had a fence, even though this fence had lots of holes in it and was really poorly constructed. And we had Border Patrol agents there. So they got across. It just goes to show, guys, we need a proper wall. We need something built right. They got across, okay? Most of them were all sent back to Mexico. Only 25 are currently being detained, including 2 teenagers. Many of these parents were throwing their children over the razor wire fence in hopes that the Border Patrol agents would catch their kids. And these Border Patrol agents were literally catching kids that their parents were throwing over a razor wire fence while dodging rocks and bottles being thrown at them from an angry, violent mob. So what does the Border Patrol agent do? You're trying to catch kids while dodging rocks. Border Patrol decided to use tear gas canisters on the people that were throwing the rocks and paraphernalia. So now Mexico and some of these Democrats are trying to claim that our U.S. Border Patrol agents and Trump administration used chemical weapons on Mexico and Mexican citizens. Well, when they're storming our border and attacking our Border Patrol agents with rocks, I think they're going to deploy tear gas. So this is a big issue that we're having here. These migrants are not letting up. We're having caravan after caravan after caravan hit our southern border, and it's only getting worse, and they only keep coming because some of them keep coming through. And the Democrats are making these promises for sanctuary cities, free health care, free college, the works. They're making all these promises, so of course people are going to come because, they're offering free stuff. So, meanwhile, the Democrats are refusing to give Trump the budget for the border wall. They have vowed that they're not going to give an inch when it comes to Trump and his border security wall. Now, today, Trump has been meeting with the Democrats because we know that the Democrats are about to take back the House starting January 3rd, 2019. So our government has still been shut down because Trump has refused to open it because he needs this funding for this wall. We all do as Americans. And that's why the mainstream media has been underreporting this story, because this type of story is a case in point example as to why we do need a secure border. We need a good border wall. We can't have walls that have holes all over in them. There are actually apps that you can purchase on the internet, phone apps that show you where we have breaches and holes in our border security wall so that these coyotes can better traffic women, children, drugs, paraphernalia, you name it, across our border. It's a serious issue, guys. Please share this message because the mainstream media sure as heck isn't reporting on it. This is Millie Weaver signing off for Infowars.com.